Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com, our latest little movie special, little review special, and we're looking at this one today. The shadow, sun's out, sun's a bit out. I had to pull the blinds and do the lights, but it's not a bad day today. It looks quite nice. Go for a walk late and might have to wear a mask, but there you go. Right, The Invisible Man. Right, Elizabeth Moss. Yeah, I mean, does she ever get a role where she's not sort of miserable and unsmiley? I'm sure she has done a few in the past, but obviously she does a lot of roles where she's looking really down and out, doesn't she? She looks really sad in most of her films, but does a great job in this anyway. I don't want to give too much away. Yeah, The Invisible Man. 2 hours and 4 minutes, a horror mystery science fiction film about, well, when Cecilia's abusive ex takes his own life and leaves her his fortune, she suspects his death was a hoax. As a series of coincidences turn lethal, Cecilia works to prove that she has been hunted by somebody nobody can see. Directed by Lee Wannell, stars Elizabeth Moss, Oliver Jackson Cohen, and Harriet Dyer. Of course, it's a contemporary adaptation of the novel of the same name by H.G. Wells. This novel was serialised, if you don't know, a little bit of background, in Pearson's Weekly in 1897. It was published as a novel the same year. The novel is considered influential and helped establish H.G. Wells as the father of science fiction. Movies, we've had plenty of versions. We've had The Invisible Man in 1933, based on the original story, in which starred Claude Rains. It got an Internet Movie Database rating of 7.7 out of 10, which is pretty good. We've got The Invisible Man Returns, a 1940 film starring Vincent Price, the wonderful Vincent Price, 6.6 out of 10 that got. Abbott and Costello, a couple of my favourites when I was a kid. Meet the Invisible Man, a 1951 film starring, of course, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. That got 6.8 out of 10. And then coming up to modern times, again, not scoring quite as highly, we've got the Hollow Man version, which obviously was an adaptation with Kevin Bacon in 2000. I've done a special on that if you want to look back at one of my little movie poster special vlogs. That got 5.8 out of 10. And Hollow Man 2, which came out in 2006 with Christian Slater, made for DVD, I think this one, 4.4 out of 10. So what we've got now, is this one any good? Is this Invisible Man worth the wait? Does it live up to expectations? Well, review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes gave it 91% based on 328 reviews. And that's a 91% positive rating, and it overall get an average rating of just under 7.7 out of 10. The website's critics' consensus reads, smart, well acted, and above all scary, The Invisible Man proves that sometimes a classic source material for a fresh reboot can be hiding in plain sight. Metacritic, the Metascore rating, a little bit less, give it a weighted average of 7.1 out of 10 based on 56 critics. And it did score anywhere between as low as 3.3 up to 9.2 out of 10. IGN's Rosie Knight gave it an 8 out of 10 and wrote, Lee Wannell's bleak and brutal reimagining of the classic Invisible Man is chillingly effective. It does have an Internet Movie Database rating of 7.5 out of 10, which is Joe Public, that's you and me, what we thought. And one of the user reviews, LeBron is balling like a boss, gave it 6 out of 10 and wrote, there are a few plot holes, but overall it's good enough and has some excellent qualities that make the film an overall worthwhile watch. Yeah, my little review for MovieGameNostalgia.com. I'll just quote from that. For a film that is over 2 hours long, there is so much we are not told. The first hour is a little bit slow, but Elizabeth Moss, with her normal downtrodden role, manages to carry it along and becomes a character we can actually invest in and care about. The second half was much better as our heroine found things going from bad to worse, sadly. More psychological thriller perhaps than horror, and far too many shots of empty spaces and corridors, early doors, and I just wanted a shadow to appear or walk across to break the monotony. Definitely worth a watch. And yes, it is better than Hollow Man 2 anyway, although I did enjoy Hollow Man, but I would say this is probably better than both of those modern adaptations. And I have give it overall, well, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I nearly pushed it to a 7, but I just found the first half of the film a little bit slow and laborious. And as I said, there's the cinema was trying to promote tension and you know, showing corridors. You half expected the Invisible Man to come strolling up them, but he didn't. So, I mean, you know, obviously it was trying to create an atmosphere. And the way it was showing Elizabeth Moss's as the character's breakdown as well was quite good. And, you know, you know, was she a schizophrenic? Was this all real? Although there was certain clues at the start of the film that actually shows you there was something strange going on anyway, and probably not just schizophrenia, but something a little bit more, which comes to fruition during the film. So yeah, just over 2 hours. I think it would have been a bit tighter, better if it had been, say, an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. But no, I quite enjoyed The Invisible Man. I give it 6.5 out of 10. Let me know what you think. So I'm always a bit moving my scores anyway. You let me know in the comments what you think. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications when you know these little reviews and specials are coming out. And please, thumbs up is always appreciated. It's great to get a thumbs up. Anyway, you can follow me on Twitter for all the latest movie news at nostalgia_movie. And I'm also on Facebook at Bird and Email, links to moviegamenostalgia.com, my little website for old and rare DVDs, movie posters, and board games. So the movie posters are from the 90s and 2000s. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please, hope you can join me again for something very similar in the near future. What are you going to do with the rest of the day? Have a great one. Look after yourself. Look after your friends. And more importantly, look after your family and look after the vulnerable at the moment with how things are in the world. So please just keep a thought for others as well. Never mind your family and friends and yourself. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Bernie saying goodbye for now.